Anyway, I think my daughter has risen.
She has. She doesn't want to be in it. She doesn't want to be in it.
Well, it wasn't that. I wanted to shoot out of her bedroom window.
They've been up for hours.
Da-da, da-da. With my new air pistol.
You can tell it's all right. It's been sulking like a little bitch because he hadn't had his toy.
I have not.
And then finally the courier brings it. Oh my God, thank God for that.
Good afternoon. Well, it finally arrived this morning. I haven't fired it yet. Got it out of the box. And this is the air pistol, the target pistol that I picked. As I said, it had to tick all my boxes, you know. First of all, it had to be $100 or around that mark. And it had to have a rifled steel barrel. And what I want is a target pistol that I can shoot at 10 yards with one hand. That's where I'm going to. And this one arrived this morning. I had to buy it twice actually, because the first time I bought it 3 weeks ago, and the courier had it within a couple of days, and then they just kept writing to me saying, come down to the depot and pick it up, it's here, your parcel's here. I thought, well, they're in Algeciras, which is an hour's drive, you know. I thought, no, I paid for delivery, I want it delivered, and I kept saying to them, I want it deliver it, why won't you deliver it? Couldn't get any joy. So in the end, after 2 weeks, I cancelled the order. I said to the people who sent it, I said, they won't deliver it. Can you cancel the order? Tell them to send it back to you and I'll buy it again. So I bought it for a second time and it arrived within days, within the same week. I think I ordered it on Monday and I got it on Friday, which is today. Anyway, here it is. It's a bog standard target pistol. It's made in China. It's got a wooden hand grip and it's a single shot. Okay, you put a CO2 in the bottom here. Close. So, and there's not much to say about it. I did looking at a lot of reviews on the internet about them. So you just put one pellet in and fire it, and the CO2 sends it on its way. And it's quite light. I do like the lightness. It's got a nice big pair of obvious sights on it. You can see the sights there, at the back and at the front. Barrel length. I was looking at the barrel length and I thought to myself, it's not actually that much longer than the other gun, which I was using, which was the Gamma. Do you remember the Gamma? Barrel length is longer, but it's not actually. It's maybe a couple of centimetres longer at best, because it disappears into this end, which is supposed to be some sort of noise suppressor. I'm not going to take the gun apart. But I've seen these guns before. There's loads of different makes. This is Zasdar, Artemis or something like that. And I've seen very similar guns that you can undo these nuts and take the barrel off and put an even longer barrel on, and you can get a stock on them, and you can. But anyway, not into it. I just want to fire it and see what it does out the box, because I'm pretty impressed with it. It does come with a little magazine, so you can load up. But I'll try that out later. I just wanted something that fires single shot, and I can improve my accuracy at 10 yards with one hand. That's where I'm coming from with this. And I've got a little bit of knowledge about guns. You know, I wouldn't say I was a gun expert, but I've certainly got an experience and a bit of knowledge. I do know that the longer the barrel, steel rifle barrel, the more accurate it's going to be, because the gun's accuracy is always down to the barrel, no matter what kind of gun you've got. It's also down to twist rates. Now, Whitworth was a boffin, and he invented the Whitworth rifle, and I think he had twist rates of 1 turning 20 inches in his hexagonal barrel with his hexagonal pellets, propelled by gunpowder. Okay, this is propelled by CO2. But in the modern rifles, you know, things like the AR-15 and similar things, I think it's a 1 in 7 inch twist rate. Twist rate's very important. I've got no idea what the twist rate is on this one. But the twist rate gives you your projectile a smooth ride through the air, as opposed to a wobbly ride through the air. Because obviously they found out that spinning the projectile is the key to success, but then they had to decide what twist rate per size of the actual projectile. And lots of different manufacturers have experimented with different twist rates, and like I said, the AR-15, I think, could be wrong, is about 1 in 7 to 1 in 12 inches, one turn in 12 inches, to one, somewhere around there. That's sort of gone, you know, the G4 and all the different types, the SA80 and SLRs and things, they'll all be somewhere around there, but the manufacturers have done that. So twist rate's very important. So if you want to produce a quality target pistol to win the Olympics, you've got to really study twist rates. But this is a manufacturer's problem, not the actual shooter's problem. And obviously the man who does his homework and gets the twist rates spot on, so the pellet flies really smooth and straight. It's only got to fly for 30 foot. It's only a 10-yard range. Then they're going to win Olympic medals, and they're going to have their name on the gold medals, aren't they? They won the gold medal with that gun or this gun. So that's why you pay $2.5 grand for a Olympic target air pistol, and I've just paid $100 for a Chinese one. So we'll see how good this gun is or not, as the case may be. Okay, so I'm in the upstairs room and I'm going to fire for the first time my air pistol. Like I said, it's a good way of self-assessing myself. I've not zeroed it, I've never fired this gun before. Okay, so I've got to put the CO2 into the gun, that's what gives it the power. Obviously PCPs are the way forward. That should be it. Cock it! And I've got 10 pellets ready to backwards. There we are. No safety catch on this, so here we go, the first time ever. Oh, I love the sights. Well, I heard it go ding, I can't see the hole. So I'll do another one. Right way around that time, that's good. That's a bullseye. The trick is you just keep firing at the same place and you see where your grouping ends up, and then you can adjust your sights accordingly. And I really want to be able to shoot with just one hand. That's where I'm going with this airgun pistol business at the moment. Something I've never done, one-handed shooting. No, I better be consistent and shoot with two hands. The initial zeroing. Bit windy today. That's right outer ball. Feel the camera blowing around a little bit in the breeze. A few more left. I'll try the magazine in a bit, but just doing single shot at the moment. That was wide to the right. You can actually adjust the trigger on this one as well. 7 shots. Oh. Yeah, it is windy, isn't it? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put it behind me. Last one. Okay, let's go and see our target. It's not ideal conditions in the wind. They didn't have wind in the Olympics, did they? They did it all indoors. Nice, let's have a look. Okay, so we've got a nice grouping here, and there's a few strays off to the right. But there's quite a few in the bowl there, in the outer bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think they're all there. I'm very pleased with that. That's a good start. That is a good start. So I'm going to lubricate the gun a bit, and I'll put those strays down to wind at the moment. I'm not going to adjust the sights. If anything, I'll adjust them slightly to the left. I might give it a couple of clicks to the left, and yeah, I enjoyed that. That's cool. Well, I've only just put a new cylinder in, so we're going to we've got about 40 shots there. I think someone said they shoot about 40 to 50 shots, so I've got a good 30 more to go before the cylinder's out, and it's a shame to waste the cylinder. So I'll do some more shooting later. Okay, it's back. Both those shots seem to be a little bit to the right. This trigger is adjustable as well, but I haven't adjusted it. This is as it is from the factory. I like the magazine. That makes life a bit easier. Reloading. I've lost count now. Am I out? Yeah, I'm out. Okay, I'm going to go back to single shot. I should have to slide that platform back in and we'll do it. Single shot. Try some one-handed. No, I better save one-handed for another target, a new target. Otherwise, I won't know which holes are which, will I? Bullseye. Wait for the gusts to drop. Gusts of wind. It's not ideal, is it, on a windy day? glasses to see the pellets the right way around. I think I prefer the magazine. Well, it's just quicker, isn't it? Nothing wrong with single shot, but it's just slow. Three, four left. Second bullseye. It's turned over and gone backwards. And this is the last shot. For now, and then we'll go check the target. Let's go check the target. Most of them are in the black, in the centre of the black. I've got one on the edge and I've got a few strays off to the right, but I'm really impressed with that. That's not bad. I reckon I can sharpen that up a lot. No end. I'll come back when it's not a windy day. Because wind's not going to help me, is it? Not at all. Okay, so we've got the two targets here, and you can see the holes are much rounder and more punched, whereas the PR77, the pellets are obviously flying slower, and so they've torn their way through the paper rather than punched their way. So this target just tells me straight away that the new pistol is more powerful. It's more accurate as well. You'll see most of the black. It's full of bullet holes, apart from a few strays, but I'll put that down to the wind, as you would, and you can see the difference there. With the that's what I fired last week with the PR776. So much very pleased with that, and I do like the magazine that comes with it. It just makes shooting easier. It's a bit fiddly. It's a bit fiddly with the just putting one at a time in. It's time consuming. I think it's worth just loading the magazine up. I might get some more magazines actually for it, and then I can just shoot off, say, 5 magazines in one go with one, and that's using the whole cylinder up, isn't it? Instead of fiddling about, because sometimes I put the pellet in single shot and I can't see it. I've got to get my glasses on to see if it's gone. No, you can't load a pellet backwards, can you? You know what I mean? It's not going to work very well, is it? So yeah, they're my immediate first impressions of the new gun. I am very impressed. I like it. You know, I think I've got accuracy there. I need to tweak the sights a little bit. Now it's got quite a strange backside. I don't know if you can get a close up on it. It's got a screw on each side, so you've got to undo one screw to push the other screw to push it along, and then you tighten that one up and you've got it where you want it. It's not like one screw on one side that ratchets it. It's yeah. But I've moved it a little bit because it was shooting a bit to the right, so I've moved it a little bit to the left. So hopefully but when I've got a less windy day, I'll be able to focus more with it. And it's got a nice beechwood handle. It's really comfortable to shoot. It's like the Luger, the angle of the handle is very good indeed. So overall, my initial thoughts are I'm very impressed indeed. I like it a lot.